Hi guys, welcome to this channel. It's about DTF and vinyl printing. Today I'm just going to do a basic tutorial how to get an image ready to be printed by your XP600 printer using the three steps that we do, which will be the Photoshop first, then you do your rinn software, and lastly your better print. So it's just a basic tutorial. So first of all, we need to have an image. So you pick any image that you want. In this case, I'm gonna pick. I'm just gonna find the image, a standard image. So let's go with. Let's go with. Mm, okay, let's take this image here. Right. So get that out of there and put it onto my desktop. Okay, so we've got our image now. The first thing I've got to do is determine whether that needs the background to be removed or not. And sorry about the audio quality. I will be upgrading soon. So we've got to remove this background. So first things first, let's crop it. It's already cropped. If you need to crop your image, you do so. And I'm gonna go here to Google. I'm gonna go to background remover. You can use any one of these. It's free. Most of them are free and it's done instant. So I'm just going to use this one. And then once it loads, my laptop is a bit slow today. I don't know why. Um, right. So once we get to there, we're going to upload the image that we need where the background is going to be removed. And that software is going to do it for us. Quite simple. Right. It should be done now. So there goes the image with the background removed. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to download this. Jesus is very slow today. I'm not sure why. This is quite a fast laptop. But I'm just going to wait for this to load. And I think it should be okay. And we're going to download. But it's not. Okay. So now that we've got it downloaded, I'm going to remove this one. And there's the one that has the background removed. See? Right. So the first step is we're going to go to Photoshop. And I'm going to show you why. Remember, this is only if you've got the rinn software, your Photoshop, your Better Printer, and XP600 Hayolic. I'm not sure if it's pronounced right, but yeah. Okay, we're going to come here. We're going to open, and we're going to select the image that we want. We are actually going to change this to a TIFF. The purpose of this Photoshop is to get it into a spot color so that the software can read it. And we choose the image, it will load up the image, and then you need to be on this. If you look on the left here, as the mouse is going down, you need to be on this one, the quick selection tool, and and on the right hand side, you need to be on the channels selection. And then you just hold your mouse on your left of your mouse and you select everything in that square. Once that is done, you come to your extreme right, you left click and choose new spot channel. And once I press this, it should turn red. So that means the printer is going to print everything that's in red, but it's not going to print it red. It's just showing you a color. This color can be changed to any color, that's fine. But it's just creating a spot channel so it can read where to print. So we go OK, and then we go to File, we go to Save As. Now this is going to get saved as a TIFF. So your software, the rinn, is going to read it. It will only read your TIFF. It won't read any other file. So let's save this. Let's call this test TIFF. You save it to your desktop. You press OK, and that is done in the first part of it. So remember, we have three parts. This is your first part. So with me, I'm old school and I'm simple. I like to put all my work here. So you see this work here is all waiting to be done when I go back to work. So now that I've got that, I like to delete this. Now I got my test TIFF there. Now I open my rinn software. So once my rinn software is opened, you can change this. So the rinn software has quite a few things, but it's quite simple. I'm going to show you as we go along. First thing, if you go to canvas settings, you can set your height, which is your length. It can be infinite. It can be 20 meters. It can be 30 meters. It can be 2 meters. I like leaving mine at 1. So I'm in South Africa, so I prefer centimeters. So in other words, I leave my height at 1.1 meter. And the width of the machine is according to your machine. It could be 60 centimeter. It could be 30. In this case, it's 30 centimeters. So I'll leave it like that. There's nothing else to do there. I prefer the checkered background. You can change your background. So if you go here, here, you can change a lot of stuff here. So let's say we don't want the transparent background. It'll turn white, but I don't like that. That's not good for me. So I go back to my transparent, and my preview, you can do 100%. You can do 50%. I prefer it at 400 because I just want to see what is happening. So I know where my edges are lined up. So now we need to bring in an image in. So we go to import on the top here. You can go to your desktop and we look for that image that we just converted to TIFF, and there it's here. So we open that. So it'll ask you here. A lot of people change their sizes. Yeah, I don't prefer to do that. I just say okay. Oops. I don't know why I got it in there. All right. So here's my image. Let's say I want this image as 20 by 20 centimeter. Then if you look down here, if you look here, it's currently 15 by 14. So all I do is I change that to 20 and hit enter. And the height, I change it to 20 as well and hit enter. And now it's 20 centimeters by 20. So I want that. And let's say I wanted a smaller one for the pocket size. So I normally come here, I go on the top, copy, paste, bring that up, and just change the size. So let's say we want it 8 by 8 centimeter. It's done. Now, the other issue we have, it must not overlap. If it overlaps, it's not gonna print properly. So what do? You will notice as you move this. So if you look to the left of this box, can you see that green line? So that's a good thing about rinn. It shows you where your border is. So I just move it just right to the border. And then there's one more tool that I use that shows me a precision if it's going to touch or not. So you go to show and you go to display thumbnail and go to edge mode. So it's going to show you the edge of it. See? So this is your 20 by 20. This is your 10 by 10 image. So it shows you in the ear that it's not touching. Or it could have been like this. So you know. But if you look at if you go back here and go to normal mode, you won't know whether it's touching. It's hard to say. So that's why after I've inserted my images, I go to show, I go to edge mode, and I see it's touching, and I just move it to the left, to the right. Once I'm there, and once it's away from the edge, I'm happy. I go back there, and I change it to normal mode. Okay, so let's say we want this printed now. Now I'm happy with it. There's nothing else to do except to print. So then or if I want to save this for later, I just press save. It'll ask me to put a name. Just gonna put test, and I'm gonna save. So at a later stage, if I want, there's it here. It saves as a RCF file. I can, if I need to print on demand. So let's say we want to print. It's quite simple. I'm ready. You press print, and here it tells you, well, all these settings would have been done by the person that sold you the printer. Those all would have come. I've got it on horizontal mirror, vertical mirror. That's how I have it. And here it tells you how the length is 20 centimeter and the width is 28.5 centimeter. So once you're happy with that, you press print. It's just gonna ask you to save it as a file. I just press anything. Okay, it's saying this because I don't have my dongle. I've got my dongle at work. So let's just say yes. So if you look here, it's not printing, it's getting ready to print. Once it says finished, I don't close it, I just minimize it. And it even shows you here how long it's going to take. It says here 11 minutes. Right. So you have an idea. Then your last step is to come to Better Printer, open that. Right, as I said, I'm not connected to anything, but once I go back to work, I'm going to make a better video with printing and everything. So I want to now print what I have ready. So you normally just press desktop, which is here, and it will load. There's it there. Now it has these lines because it's a watermark. I don't have my dongle in, remember? And normally you won't have the lines. So that's basically it. I've got it here. Your X margin is basically your how far left or how far right from the edge it's going to print. I prefer 30. All these settings should be done with your agent when he sold you the machine and set it up with you. But basically, once that is there, you press print. And that's the end of it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you can subscribe and like. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to make this channel grow. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Thank you so much.